think he's hard done by. I think, as I said after the game, I think it's a completely random situation. And I also said that I simply don't understand. I addressed it. We had a Premier League manager meeting on Zoom 2 days ago. Where I addressed with the other managers and some of the ref official Mike Riley. Where for me, what is the difference between Josh Dasilva and the Keita situation on Sunday? I can't see. For me, two random situations where there is suddenly an opponent in front of you where you either step and plant your foot. So I simply don't understand how that can be a red card. And no, we understand why the rules are as they are. I understand it's difficult to get around that it's potentially a red card for Josh, but it's a completely random situation. What I don't understand why it's 3 days. There must be a difference between a random situation or a coincidence and then a deliberate planted foot or 50-50 or flying through a man. I think that's the big thing. So I think it's very important, for example, that Keita 100% is a red card for me, but also the Kane tackle in the Liverpool game earlier this year. So these things, as long as there's consistency, then no problem.
Just to follow up on Dasilva, did you sort of appeal that at all? Do you have any dialogue with the league over that decision?
Yeah, we spoke about appealing it, but I found out that it would have been a waste of time. The way apparently, I don't know if it's the law of the game or the way they look at that types of situation like that. So instead of wasting time on a situation where even that we think it shouldn't be, for me it's not that it was red card, for me it should never be 3 days. I think that's too hard done by a completely random action, if you know football. So.
I suppose like frustrating, like I said, from your perspective, to lose a player who's just come back from injuries that are quite promising since he came back for something that maybe didn't really mean to do, it just happened.
Exactly, I think it's very frustrating for me, for the team, for the club, but of course obviously even more for Josh, that's been fighting so hard to come back to his normal level, and we hope to see some of his qualities, but that's life, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, so he will just get stronger.
How's Ivan Toney doing? He came off the bench last time when he returned from injury. Is he in a position to maybe start games going forward? Is he back to full fitness?
Yeah, he's definitely in a much better place. He played 3 times, 20 minutes on Tuesday, and looked good. So hopefully he's ready. I think we all are aware, we like to get that win, to get things back on track. The beautiful thing in football is that you can't plan for that. Even the bigger teams, they can't be sure when they go into a game of be 100% sure to get 3 points. What we need to do is to go out there to perform, do our very best to be brave, cool, aggressive, put a very good performance in, and then expect and hope that can be enough to get 3 points. Of course, I'm aware that we are in a similar situation, and a point or win will be big for both teams. So it's the same for both clubs. So there'll be a lot on stake. But the more you can play it as a normal game, the better. I think it's not. It's because of the tiny bit the perception of it, but also because we did so well. Let's say you drop down and you didn't know what happened before, and you look at the table, and then you probably thought, no, okay, Brentford must be in a quite good place, newly promoted, lowest budget, all that. Everything is in their own hands. And then when we add with some of the very good performance we put in this year, if you add those 2 bits together, then I think people look quite positive at it. But I'm not blind, I'm not stupid, I'm aware that we need to get a win. So hopefully we get that on Saturday.